First of all, I want to thank TED for having us here. We go by the name of Genda. Ahmed is my name, Christian, and Philip. Well, this talk surrounds our core belief, which is love, tolerance, and morality. I'm going to try to explain this to you in my way, which is by using music, and I hope you would enjoy this. Now, the way we came to this was after many, many years of self-searching. I mean, not that I'm old, I'm just 34. Nevertheless, I mean, subconscious self-searching. What are we doing here? Who are we? How exactly can we get together for harmonizing and prospering society? And I hope you don't mind. I'll first like to start introducing this to you with this song, Follow My Footsteps. Walking past this door of no return has got me thinking about if this door was kept shut, where exactly our lives would have been, how history books were written, as well as by whose pen. So let's spin back the hands of time. Just keep an open mind, respect and guide our lives. Make sure we take the right turn away, but no choice is making you stay, making you a slave and making you behave. A godless soul, they say in the books, and prove is today. Their moves were based on hate. Our faith was taken away. Them took away our forte, but left intact the frame. Now that defines a slave. No meaning to our names, no roots to our fruits, and seeds planted in vain on barren soil. And that's exactly what we got from walking past this door of no return. Now, the path of no return exactly is what I think I wanted to explain to you a little bit closer. The path of no return to me is basically making a choice, having an option in life. See, I was on this path, and to me everything seemed very clear and perfect. You know, I was living in Germany since 1987. As for Germany, everything was very comfortable in terms of availability. Trains, trams, buses, everything was there. You moving up and down, whatever you wanted, you can call and get it. Nevertheless, I looked into myself and thought, with all this comfort, could I still find me? Could I still see me? Who am I? What exactly is my purpose here on earth? Now, knowing that as a child, since you grow up in schools, you will be domesticated or, domesticized. You know, different habits and different characteristics were instilled in you. You grew up with these habits and characteristics. Some turn out good, some turn out bad, depending on how society sees it. Nevertheless, I had to find my own way, my own destination, path. So the way I was living at that moment, I didn't really see no progress. No progress at all. I had to make a choice. And this choice for me was basically being tolerant. I actually have a problem with that word, which I'll come to at the end of the speech. But let's use tolerance as a term for now. So I decided to actually drop the load off my shoulder, which I was carrying with me all these years. Society ropes, you know, behavioral load. And hope for someday to find my path, which is hopefully the answer to the questions I've been asking myself all this time. Now this path, or this part of my journey, I would like to explain to you in this song. I got this load on my shoulder, hopes of getting over, long ropes to hold on to. Pull us off now, stop all this envious, act like we can trust. Each and every one of us must step up to the task with a bag full of answers. Get back our answers to land on the Grain Coast. We longing for what we lost long ago, a line of wise men and heroes we can identify ourselves with. Footsteps to walk in, follow my blueprint has been laid. Major paper been made on our blood, and buku saviors came through. Still we loaded up, going astray on a daily. We lose hope like we lose folks to overseas. Turn around and please come back to your home. Lend a hand and help us carry the load on my shoulder. It's so heavy. Would you help me carry this load on my shoulder? It's so heavy. Would you help me carry this load on my shoulder? It's so heavy. Would you help me carry this load on my shoulder? It's so heavy. I won't carry this no more. Now after I've decided to drop the load off my shoulder and walk through life and start looking for exactly which load I want to carry, load now meaning information, I had to really, really be very, very careful. I mean, even though I wanted to absorb as much information I wanted to, but we know nowadays there's so much information on the net or wherever, but we never know which one is true or false. So I had to make my own decision, you know, carry my own load on my shoulder, basically. To develop as a person, I had to make my own choices. What person do I want to be? You know, but wait now. You see, I have to be very, 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 very careful. Because do I want to be the person I want to be, or do I want to be a person to fit in society? That was the major question. Nevertheless, with all the information outside, I decided to listen to the power of the words that were never said. And so I started listening to different people in different places, you know. My hands is trembling, I'm sorry, this is my first time in TED. Yeah, it's different being on stage as an artist, performing in front of 500, 1,000 people, and now you have all these eyes looking at you, focused, and okay, what's he going to say smart next? I mean, if I say something smart, thank God. If not, that's just me, you know. You have to accept it how it is. All right? All right. To end this up, you know, to find me, I had to make choices, so I wasn't holding back no more. I kept open, listening to each and everybody, you know, absorbing every information, doesn't matter from whom. I wasn't looking at the person no more, I was looking at the information I was getting. And unfortunately, I came to the conclusion that in life nowadays, like I said, I'm not that old, I know, but nevertheless, we've been missing many fallen soldiers. I saw one tonight that really inspired me. And honestly speaking, I was surprised about his name. I just asked him backstage, Titos. That's one of the fallen soldiers to me right now. So I'll just tell this story. This is the last story I'm going to tell in form of poem, songs again. It's called The Fallen Soldier, Return of the Fallen Soldier. Let's go. The Ballad of a Fallen Soldier. This is the ballad of a fallen soldier. They're not dead, they're still here among us. The ballad of a fallen soldier. It's the ballad of a fallen soldier. They're not dead, they're still here among us. Delivering this message, spoken so often by so many. I stopped counting when I felt the need of stepping in plenty times. I felt the need of stepping in, and then I tried stepping out of trying to fit in the frame we push the blame on when acting against our will. We tend to deceive ourselves and please the lowest of our instincts. That's why I see between the lines, see beyond the light. Believing is the life and being is what's right. That was given to us, but choices along the way made this road dusty. It's the ballad of a fallen soldier. This is the ballad of a fallen soldier. They're not dead, they're still here among us. The ballad of a fallen soldier. It is the ballad of a fallen soldier. They're not dead, they're still here among us. Oh, I want to finish this talk with what's been said the whole evening. And I want to use many of my peers that spoke before me, because I believe we're all saying the same, just from a different perspective. We all want betterness, but from a different perspective. So I wouldn't quote them, but I would try to say what they said. Mr. Daniel Goetz and Eike Reinhardt were speaking about walk of life. I see life as a party, and I call it the dance of life. Then we have, they also spoke about an agreement that you have to make in life. I call it, we have to make choices in life to decide your path. Gerald Hüther, which I was really wanting to see today, was talking about we can only make it betterness if we work together, which was grab the rope. I say, Shivani Mari was talking about don't blend in. I say be you, follow my footsteps in your own shoes. Thank you very much for having us here. It's nice.